Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bridget Ann and I'm coming to you from Paving Path International.
Hello guys, this is Florence. How are you doing today?
So today we are going to be talking about getting to know your area of strength. Some time ago we made a video on the importance of working in your area of strength. And our goal for every video is to be able to support you to become the best you can be in everything. And we all by now knows that if you have to be excellent, you have to work in your area of strength. Our very first clue today on getting to find your area of strength is to be able to figure out the things that get you excited. Most often we do certain things or certain activities and we realize that we are more passionate in one than the others. And this morning, we want to encourage you to take out time to figure out those areas or those activities that gets you really passionate, once you see yourself in them. A good example for us has been the comments we get from people once we get into their office and share with them our work. So one thing we have always left every office I can say we have walked into is our passion and our body language when we start talking about our job and the things we are doing here in Sweden. So that has been an icing on the cake for us because we know our strength, but hearing this from other people has really cemented it for us. So this morning we want to encourage you to get some time out to really figure out those areas in which when you start, you don't want to stop. When you get into it, you come with another energy. Those areas that no one can beat you in if you're in a competition. Those areas that you don't want to, you prefer not to even get paid, but you will still want to do the work anyway. So get to know those areas for you that might leave you with a clue on your area of strength.
Yeah. And we've also realized that when we realize, like for us now, like she said, we know our area of strength and we try as much as possible to work in that. But looking back, we could also see that there were also a lot of clues and pointers in our lives, that we probably never really paid attention to. But now looking back, we could see that it has always been there. And we believe that it's the same for every one of us. So another clue we'd like to give you today is to look back, take like a walk back in along memory lane and see when was that time when you were really outstanding, or those times when you stood out from the crowd, when you were exceptional at what you did. And then look at this event and see, was there a common thread, that goes through all of them? Because this might really be something that is pointing you to the core of your strength, of who you are, and the things you really need to be paying attention to if you're going to develop that and become the best version of yourself even today.
Yes. And sometimes many people around us know us more than what we think we know ourselves. So another tip that might get you into getting to know your area of strength is to ask the closest people around you. Ask maybe at least 5 people of what they think about you, which area you are exceptional in. Ask them of their opinion. Maybe you might send them an email with a list of questions that might guide you to really getting the answer you will want to get when it comes to your area of strength. So send these questions out to the closest people, the people that really know you in and out, and ask them which area you are fantastic in, or which area, if they had to employ you in a company, they will take you in. So that might leave you with another clue.
Yeah, I think that's really, really powerful and something that doesn't cost us anything. We should really, try to do. So we'll go to the next point, which will be pushing the envelope a little bit in your life, trying out new things. We always say that life is one big, massive experiment. It's just beautiful how much we can do with our lives. So don't get too comfortable in your role. You may have been doing it for years. Probably you're working in a company and you've been working in a particular position for years and you've gotten so good at it, and now you don't want to push the envelope, but you're really missing out of the juicy things that you would otherwise not know about. So what we would encourage you to do today is to try out new things. If you're working in a company, ask to try out new roles, new job descriptions, you know, to find out more about yourself, find out what you do best, what you do better, what you not so good at and you wouldn't even want to meddle with. This will be, it will not just add more excitement to your life, but it also provides new opportunities for you to grow and to flourish in life. And we don't want to forget this. It's also very important to take that. I mean, there are a lot of strength tests or personality tests all over the internet, but there's one particular one which has been very good for us and very insightful in our own lives. That's the Strength Finder Test 2.0 by Gallup Research Institute. This test is amazing, to say the least. You know, it helps you, it provides you with insights and helps you to see yourself in a totally new way. Some of the things that we do that we take for granted, that we wouldn't even count as strength, it helps us to see how that is a strength and how that is not just normal for everybody. And it also provides you with great vocabulary on how to describe yourself, how to describe the strengths you have, and by so doing be able to leverage it better. So we encourage you to please check out that test. Just Google it on the internet, Strength Finder Test 2.0 by Gallup Research Institute, and we think that would really come in handy.
Yes. So that is what we have for you today, and we hope this will go a long way in helping you to become the best version of yourself.
Yes.
We look forward to your comments and seeing you next week.
That's
again.
right.
Have a great week.
Bye, guys.